What's poppin', y'all? Welcome to another great episode of Tag Team Talk. I got my amazing co-host, man, Reese here with me. How you doing, brother?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. We just had I think another good episode of Monday Night Raw. Decent episode.
I would say it was pretty decent. I think for them
Yeah,
to
it
give
was
us
pretty
two
decent.
decent back-to-back episodes on Monday night,
Yeah,
I'm fucking with it because they could have definitely given us a filler episode today.
seemed like another show with like not a lot of wrestling. And well, we
Yeah,
had 4 matches this week. I think we had 3 last week, right?
yeah.
4 matches this week. Um, but it was a pretty good episode. They continuing stories. We starting to see what the backlash card is looking like.
I will
We'll get into
say,
that.
you can I give you your flowers? I
Go
can't put
ahead,
them
man.
I can't put them on your doorstep, but I'm gonna just give you your flowers and say, you might actually be the real visionary. It might not be Seth Rollins. It might be. It might be Maurice. It might be you. You might be the
I
real
don't know, man.
visionary.
I don't know. I look. If it was any other time, I would accept that and I would be proud and I would be happy. But I'm not happy that I was correct about these predictions.
I
I did
mean,
not want Logan Paul versus Jey Uso. And I damn sure didn't want Pat McAfee versus Cody. Man,
I will say I'm not upset with the Logan one. Like you are. I like
it's
it.
like
It's different. I mean, Logan did wrestle Roman Reigns for the title in Saudi
he
Arabia.
did,
But there was also
but
Saudi Arabia also get whatever match they want for their main event,
yeah,
which is kind of
yeah, they
crazy.
when you got that money like that, you got like they said, hey, we want Goldberg versus Undertaker. But they like 50. We want Goldberg versus Undertaker. And they said, here you go.
Then they also do who else? Roman Reigns had another match against my the he's from that country. He's from that area. Then he won like a match to become a number one contender. He challenged Roman at Crown Jewel or something like that. You know what? You know who I see him. Like I see him. He's a Middle Eastern wrestler.
It's while Roman was champion.
Yeah. And they got a show and they wanted him to be in the main event. You know who I'm actually going blank on it and it's pissing me off because I know his name. And I'm
And they wrestled at Saudi Arabia.
yeah.
Let me
Oh,
look up
oh,
Roman Reigns Saudi Arabia matches.
it was oh
Because
my
I
god.
can't think it is.
Oh my god. I'm actually mad at
Yeah.
myself cuz I remember seeing it and being like, "Damn, they really did get who they wanted."
Um, let's see. I'm trying to find a way to
Hold on.
I can't think of who you're talking about. 2010. Let's see.
He
It's
went.
not that.
Bro, I'm about to be mad at myself.
Nah, I don't see this match no way. I think you're tripping.
No, I'm not. You know who I'm talking about, bro.
I don't see it's the matches. I don't see the match nowhere.
Maybe it wasn't Crown Jewel, but they had another event, and it was fucking. Hold on.
And it was against Roman Reigns.
Yes, Mustafa Ali,
When did they fight? I don't think they fought that.
but it
I
was
don't, I
in.
don't,
It was
well,
in.
first of all, I don't know exactly. I will say this just to put respect on Mustafa Ali name. He don't fuck with Saudi Arabia. He
Okay.
don't fuck with them as far as like the politics and stuff go. So I don't want somebody to listen to us and be like, "Oh yeah, Mustafa Ali fuck." Nah, he don't fuck with them. But but you sure that happened? And that happened?
Is Didn't it happen?
Let me see. I don't remember that happening. But to be honest, I don't watch a lot of the Saudi shows just because of like the time when they come on.
I could have swore they had a match, bro. I know I'm not tripping. I can't
I don't
find it
think
either.
it. If they did it, I don't see it.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I'm bugging. I could have swore that him and Mustafa Ali had a match.
I don't see it. If they did, it wasn't like while he was the tribal chief.
No, it was. It feels like it was.
I googled it and ain't nothing coming up.
I know. I did the same shit. I don't know what the. I could have swore I saw Mustafa Ali won like a qualifying match in order to face Roman Reigns for the title, and they went on and had a match in Saudi.
You had a whole dream, brother. That you didn't cooked up a whole scenario. You need to put that shit on WWE 2K or something. Shit.
That's exactly what kept coming up when I was looking it up.
That's how you know it ain't happening. Everybody cooking it up on the game and shit. Like, fuck it, I make it happen myself. Goddamn it.
Damn,
Oh man,
I know.
Mustafa
I feel
Ali.
like that. I feel like I'm tripping, bro. I don't even.
I know damn well Mustafa Ali ain't had no championship match, man. Not no world championship match.
Yeah.
I
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I could have swore he did, but I'm wrong. I admit it. I'll say I'm wrong until I feel like I'm really wrong. I feel like I'm gonna have to really look. I'm gonna say I'm wrong for now, but I feel like I'm still right.
You, we just googled it. Ain't no evidence of this match except for 2K, and you still saying there's a chance. Goddamn. Hitting in the vault somewhere is Mustafa Ali versus Roman Reigns. Oh, hey, brother, let it go. It ain't happened. It's okay. It ain't happened.
All right, I'll let it go.
Granted, though, I give you the benefit of the doubt because some crazy matches have happened at these Saudi Arabia shows.
Yeah, they have.
Like they did Brothers of Destruction versus DX. Like some crazy shit has happened.
That shit was bogus as fuck. They really
It's one of the worst matches ever.
I wonder what they paid Shawn Michaels to come out of retirement.
It had to be so much.
Like he was so far gone that it seems like they had to pay him something insane.
They had to because it's like he could have come out of retirement so many times before for a match.
Yeah.
And you come out for that, the bag had to be heavy, ginormous.
Yeah. So I can only imagine this is probably not gonna be our last John Cena match. They might pay to get John Cena one more match in Saudi.
I think it is John Cena's last match. I think it's going. I don't think John Cena is going because John Cena. Granted, let's be honest, he's richer than Shawn Michaels. Like
He is.
he don't need the Saudi money.
But some M's,
That blood over money.
The right amount of M's that'll make anybody catch that flight.
I don't know. We'll see. Eventually, hopefully, we won't see because hopefully they'll stop doing these fucking Saudi Arabia shows. But that don't look like it's stopping no time soon.
Hey, I will say him and Randy Orton cooked on Friday. I know we ain't talk about Friday,
Yeah.
but I thought they had a nice little promo battle. Seeing Randy be face is very interesting. I like the angle of him saying that John need to become a father and it'll make him a better man. And I thought it was a very intense and a momentous moment going into Backlash. When is Backlash, by the way? Is it
May something?
Oh.
What is it?
Is it
I think it's like in a few
2 weeks. Yeah. So we're probably not going to see Cena until Backlash.
May 10th.
Okay.
So yeah, 2 weeks.
Okay. So
actually, wait. So not this weekend, but next weekend.
Okay. So yeah, I mean.
So wait a minute. We only got one more Monday Night Raw before Backlash. That's kind of no wonder they was setting shit up so quick.
Yeah. Everything is rapid fire. Yeah. I was wondering too. I was like, damn, everything's working so fast.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like we was just at WrestleMania.
We were last week. The John Cena Randy Orton segment was cool though. When it first started, I was like, all right, where we going here? Like with the whole kids thing. But they at John Cena took that and was like, I ain't got kids because I've been raising their kids for
Yeah.
25 years. I'm like, okay, I like what they're doing with this. They cooking. Randy Orton had the nerve to say, how could you say that to me after all we've been through? Like you didn't kick that man's father in the head and try to set him on fire with pyro, but I digress. It's a good segment though. I don't know how good the match is going to be. I'm gonna be honest, but it it'll just be fun to see them fight for a championship all that stuff.
Yeah, I honestly have just like I had low expectations for John versus Cody.
Yeah,
I think every match from that here on out is just John being John is the most entertaining factor. It's not going to be John as the wrestler. It's going to be John as the mic on the mic or John as the character more so than what he can do in the ring. That's how I feel about it. Um,
I think it'll
Rand,
just be the novelty of seeing John Cena now.
yeah, I don't even think they're gonna have a crazy like. Do you think they're gonna have a real like 40-minute main event type match?
I hope not. I think they'll die in there if they do. Jesus Christ. I don't know if they capable. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think the match is gonna be good, but I might have fun anyway.
You don't think Randy can? I think Randy could break. I don't think John can.
It's tough because like it's just gonna be a slow
Yeah,
match,
it
like
is.
a real slow match, and it's like we just got
Yeah.
that with John Cena and Cody. I'm not in the mood to watch another one of those. And Randy Orton works mostly slow matches, so
Yeah, he's not really working any intense. I mean, the
yeah,
one with him at KO, I thought was gonna be pretty intense.
it had potential. Unfortunately, we
Yeah.
won't see it, but
Um, but then I thought the more intriguing part of that show was Tiffany Stratton's um going against Jade Cargill. I honestly didn't see that coming. I thought they were just
I
gonna
didn't see it
talk,
coming either. Yeah,
and then it was gonna be it. But the fact that they actually they have potential to have a really good match in the future.
they had a decent match. It was some moments in there where I was like, ugh, but they like for TV
Yeah,
and for two people who I wouldn't think will have good chemistry together, they had a decent match
yeah.
for sure.
Jade is just so fucking strong.
Jade is like, bro, I still think about her catching Naomi midair and doing
Yeah,
that jackhammer. Like,
and then
I don't know
that's
if y'all
yeah,
understand like the power it takes to catch somebody midair
in
like that, bro.
midair. He has in one motion too.
And she didn't like catch her, drop her, and pick her up. She grabbed her, held her, and picked her up. Like, it's not normal human shit. Put her against the gorilla, goddamn it.
Oh, you crazy? Speaking of Naomi interfered in the match.
Yeah, yeah.
So
The J Naomi not over.
yeah, so the Jade Naomi not over. So I guess we getting that at Backlash. Again, which I'm not. I'm with it. I'm here
Yeah,
for
I'm
it.
cool with that.
I thought they had a decent little match at Mania. Let's run that shit back. But they might turn
I
this
think
into they might turn this into like one of them 3-piece series.
do you think they should add like a stipulation like no disqualification, something like that? Or just run a regular match back?
I think they'll probably set that up this Friday.
Okay.
I feel like they're probably gonna have another heated exchange, and Adam Pearce is probably gonna set some sort of stipulation. Not Adam.
If they
What
running it
is?
back, Naomi needs to win this time.
Yeah. And then I think then it goes to Jade. Jade gets the
Yeah.
title. Yeah. I like 3-piece series. I think Punk really does a good job with the 3-piece series.
Yeah, he has a lot of good ones.
Yeah. It's
He has a lot of good ones.
I think there's value in doing the 3-piece series too. I think it doesn't overstay its welcome, but it tells a good story. And I think
You
that's what
have to
makes
do it right though.
yeah, you have to do it right.
Yeah.
It has to be like bits and pieces that kind of just continue on. Maybe someone don't show up for 2 weeks and they think it's over with. Then boom, nah, this shit ain't over. That's
Yeah.
I like those type of stories.
Yeah, like it if the story doesn't warrant three separate matches throughout three PLEs or something, then you shouldn't do it. Some shit deserves to be over quick. I think this Jade and Naomi thing is so heated and it's been dragged on for so long. Doing one match and moving on would probably just be a disservice to them
Yeah,
both. So
very
even if
much.
they don't do three, I think it's they need to at least do another one. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Um, and then in the same literally situation, we got the reopening of Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. Very, very random. I
Shit, I don't want to see.
I didn't see that coming at all. I thought they
Me either.
literally buried that shit and was just like, we done with it. But it seems like they only did that because they didn't want Nia Jax to be involved in Mania, I guess. So essentially, they told her, we're going to sit you out for a little bit. We're going to let Tiffany go ahead and main event WrestleMania with Charlotte. Well, not main event, but headline it with Charlotte. And then we revisit the story. We just don't want to get into y'all's story yet because then it'll interfere with WrestleMania. I just think all this.
Also,
I just think it's a little stupid.
I think so. And I think also they ain't got nobody else for her to fight. Like, who else on the women's roster is she gonna fight right now? On SmackDown.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody. I mean, for Christ's sakes, they just crowned the new United States champion, Zelina Vega, and she barely gets reactions from the crowd when she comes out. No offense. I love
yeah,
Zelina Vega.
yeah.
But like I was at SmackDown before WrestleMania when she came out, and there was no reaction.
Mm.
Delayed for a little bit, but mostly crickets, bro.
I think one thing that'll help. Do you think Stephanie gets called up to SmackDown?
They need to do some moving around. It looks like she's already on it. To be honest, they just called up. It seems like Roxanne, Julia, and Stephanie to Raw
Yeah,
at once. Well, obviously Stephanie's not called up; she's the champion, but she's on Raw 2 weeks in a row.
yeah,
Um, it seems like they're setting up another Evolution pay per view, the all women pay per view.
mm-hmm.
Maybe they're getting ready for that, and then maybe we'll get like a draft or something where some women get moved to SmackDown because SmackDown needs the talent right now as far as women go.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, they need to move some shit around, get some women on SmackDown. Maybe move Rhea Ripley to SmackDown, man. Like I'm tired of seeing her feud with Liv on Raw. I'm tired of seeing her and Io Sky. Let's move on from that shit.
Well,
Like,
according to her, she's still coming for Io Sky's title. So
man, doing this shit again. Like, how many opportunities she need?
yeah, I mean, it kind of seems like it's the same rinse and repeat. But if that shit make money, you know the WWE would keep doing it.
Every time. Every time.
Because essentially, it's just whatever puts money into our pocket is essentially what they're going to continue doing. And Rhea essentially is the biggest draw in the company.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard not to put her in these title matches. And she's also only 25, 26.
No,
Something like that.
she like 28
She's
now
28 now?
or
Okay.
27.
Okay.
See, 28, 27.
28, 27. So she's still young.
No, for sure.
Which is why isn't Bianca's pretty young too. So
Yeah, Rhea Ripley is 28. She'll be 29 in October.
okay.
I think Bianca's in her 30s, like early 30s, though.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. She's 36.
Oh wow. Wow.
Did not know that.
She does not look 36.
I mean, 36 is still young,
No, yeah.
but for a wrestler,
yeah.
yeah,
No.
I wouldn't expect her to be 36.
She's actually she doesn't wrestle like a 36-year-old vet.
Nah. Has she only been on the main roster for 5 years? Yeah.
She's still doing the 540 splash.
450.
450. So like
540 is crazy if she did a 540.
the fact that she's still able to pull that off at 36 is just like
Yeah.
she's still in her prime.
Yeah. She still got some years left, man.
She be picking up motherfuckers the size of Nia Jax.
She can pick me up. Nah, I don't want Montez Ford to hear that. He'll beat my ass.
And according to him online, he be telling motherfuckers he can't fight.
Hey, look, I believe, brother. I seen that TLC match. Look,
Hey, big congrats to them, man.
man, they showed why that should have been on WrestleMania.
Yeah, I didn't watch the full match, but I seen some bits and clips of it.
D Mills, you gotta watch it. It is one of the greatest TLC matches I've ever seen in my life.
Ever?
Ever. Top 5.
Mm.
It's up there with the WrestleMania 17, the
Like
Hardys.
the Hardys. That's the exact.
Yes.
I was like Jeff Noonan put on some crazy shit in the ladder
It's up
match.
there. You have to watch the whole thing.
Okay.
It's one of the greatest TV matches. It's a match of the year candidate, bro.
Of all, like even the pay per views or just on TV.
Yes.
Oh,
TV and pay-per-views.
wow.
You have to go out of your way and watch this match.
I will. I got you.
Yes, you have to trust me. Like you will not be disappointed. I'm telling you, like, man, what a match.
Like you wish you was in the building type match.
Yes, yes. It was insane. Oh my God. Watching it, I'm just like, bro, they really cooking right now. Like I knew it was gonna be good, but I didn't expect them to like let them cook like that and for the match to go so long. It went like 25 minutes, probably. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, really
Okay.
good match.
Anything else you want to cover on SmackDown? Or you want to just jump in the Raw?
No, we can jump into Raw.
I mean, I thought today was the Seth Rollins show.
Yeah.
Monday Night Rollins, and I thought that they delivered. I like the continued story. I was not expecting Sami Zayn to get involved. Threw me off a little bit, but
Yeah.
I fucked with it because Sami Zayn pretty much came out and confronted him and told him that I feel like you're jealous of what Roman Reigns and CM Punk has done, and like you wish you were on a level. And I was just like, ooh, I like this angle. And then Seth Rollins pretty much told him, if you ain't on our side, you can get the fuck out of here, or we gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah. Like moving like the mafia. Like,
Yeah, that's the type of shit that is like he really on some big boss shit, and like
yeah. Moving like James St. Patrick out here, bro.
I
Like,
thought he really sent the message to the whole locker room tonight, and I thought that was a very very good Seth Rollins planned show from the start to the main event. I thought it was all phenomenal.
I will say the Sami Zayn thing came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't either.
Maybe because Punk and Roman not here this week, they like, damn, we got to do something.
Yeah.
Uh, I felt like in storyline wise, Sami Zayn was like kind of overreacting. Like, damn, why you coming out here getting on this man like this? Like, you was just buddy with Paul Heyman a few months ago in November, brother. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on? But overall, the way they told the story, and they was like, what a force to be reckoned with. I'm like, bro, they just 2v1 Sami Zayn. Like, come on now. Like, they ain't did nothing crazy. They did cook CM Punk and Roman Reigns last week, so let me relax.
Yeah.
But at first I was wondering, like, okay, backlash, we might get Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker versus CM Punk and Roman Reigns.
That's exactly what seemed like they. It literally seemed like they were setting that up the night after WrestleMania.
But maybe now I'm thinking we get a 6-man tag team match with Sami Zayn and like maybe that third person.
Oh.
I don't know.
At
Or maybe
Backlash?
we just get the tag team match between Punk Reigns, Breaker, and Rollins, and then like during the match, the third person comes out and
Sami
helps them.
Zayn interferes.
I don't think it'll be Sami Zayn.
Has to be. He's already included. Damn near.
No, I mean like just a regular tag team match.
Oh, okay.
And then the third person of Seth and Braun's group
Okay.
cheats and helps them win
Okay.
the match. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm interested. They haven't really hinted that there is a third person.
They haven't. They
So,
haven't. It may not be.
yeah. I feel like the way Paul Heyman and Seth, the way there's usually some like crumbles or some hints or some like they kind of insert something here, insert something there to make you really start thinking. They haven't really played with your mind in that way. Maybe that's just a new way that they working right now. Maybe they just like, we not gonna give y'all any hints. It's just gonna catch you completely off guard.
Yeah, that's possible. That they could be doing that. I don't know. We'll see. If maybe it's like, okay, next week Punk and Reigns come back. They set up the tag team match since that's the last Raw for Backlash. Maybe this week they was writing Sami Zayn off. That way, after Backlash, you could do Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins, maybe, since Punk and Roman will be gone. I don't know. But I think for sure this whole Seth Rollins and his new faction and what they're doing is the most intriguing thing on WWE television to me right now.
Yeah, I'm actually extremely excited for it. I think it gives us
Yeah.
a new storyline that isn't the bloodline. And it's
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, and then you also have this young, ready to ascend in Braun Breaker. And then they also had a fucking GOAT manager in Paul Heyman. Like, it literally, you have a solidified star already in Seth, and his co-star being Braun Breaker. And then he just has, like, fucking Phil Jackson next to him. Like, this is literally, like, what they cooking up.
Yeah. This is what this is like, no, I can't call Seth Rollins Jordan. That's crazy. I can't call him Jordan.
Yeah, you was about to give it.
I was about to say, like, if Jordan stayed on the Bulls and Phil Jackson stayed on the Bulls and then they drafted Kobe, and it's like, all right, I'm about to mentor, the young people coming up. But no, Seth not Jordan. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I think anybody watching will get the comparison. You're not actually saying that Seth Rollins is Jordan.
Yeah, no, hell no. He ain't in that conversation, goddammit.
We'll get that to Roman. No, actually, I don't even know who that would be.
As far as like right now, yeah. Like who's still active right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Roman. I give it to Roman.
Yeah. Well, we was talking all the time.
Stone Cold for me, man.
He'd be the Michael Jordan?
Stone Cold is the greatest of all time for me.
I was probably gonna give it to The Rock.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, they the ones like, and that's really like, yeah. You can't have a Mount Rushmore WWE without The Rock and Stone Cold.
Only reason I'm giving it to The Rock, I just think he's a better in-ring talent, while also having the same charisma and mic skills.
I think, in my opinion, Austin is better in the ring, but when Austin was popular, he had to change like how he wrestled because of his neck.
His neck injury, yeah.
But before that, he really used to get down in that motherfucker. But like, he wasn't popular like that at the time, so I understand. Like,
that could be a whole episode. NBA players to WWE superstars.
Superstar comparisons, yeah.
Hey, we came up with a nice little extra episode. I fuck with
that. Motherfucking Muggsy Bogues, Rey Mysterio and shit,
Hey, that ain't. I fuck with that.
Fucking Wilt Chamberlain, Andre the Giant. We gonna save that.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, we gonna. They gonna have to wait for it.
They gonna have to wait for that.
But I think the other interest. I think Stephanie's giving us a show these last 2 Mondays, and it just makes me so excited to see her on the main roster. Cause like she could really go. She could wrestle. She's athletic. Yeah. She's flexible. I think she does. Her moveset is deep. Her finisher is interesting. Is she supposed to hit them? I thought so too. It seems like it's just a backbreaker.
It's an awful finisher, bro. Honestly, like, and I love Steph. She's probably my favorite female wrestler on the roster right now. Actually, not probably. She is.
Yeah.
But that finisher is just so bad, man. Like,
yeah.
I don't like. It's just a backbreaker, bro. Like,
that's all it is.
She does this move on the top rope called the spiral tap.
Okay.
And I'm like, just make that your finisher. That shit looks cool. Why are you doing a backbreaker as your finisher?
Yes. It's
I don't get it.
And the way she set up the backbreaker is like she chopped out your leg from, and then it looks like it's going to a submission type move. Like you would think that that's how you set up a submission, but instead she's using that to set up her backbreaker. I mean, it works. They allow her to. She's a fucking champion with it, I guess. I guess Shawn Michaels sees some sort of vision. He ain't made her change it, so I'm gonna let Shawn and Hunter do what they do. But just from a visual standpoint, it just when you look at all the other finishers around the league, I mean, around wrestling,
We just talking about the NBA shit.
it just don't really hold up to a lot of them. I know a lot of people talk
Man.
shit about Oblivion. Oblivion is
I
a
don't
good
like that one
finisher.
either.
It's actually, I think Oblivion is a good finisher when the
I just
right
hate how
person is.
slow it is.
I think it all depends on who's taking it.
It's always slow. Like some people make it look good. It's
Yeah,
possible, but it's just how slow the move is. Like she runs at you and then it slows down. Like, and I'm just like, it just don't look good, man. Like
I feel like I'm indifferent. I feel like I like it.
I don't like it. I
It
still
it's still it's
like
like she's
it's been around so long. I live with it.
no pun
No
intended.
pun intended.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. I had to realize like, but I still don't like it. But it's better than Stephanie's finisher for sure.
Yeah, but I like it because it feels like the Oblivion seems like you fucking got knocked against the ropes, but then she uses her momentum against the ropes to pretty much throw your face into the mat. I kind of fuck with it. I
But
think
the problem is, it never really looks like their face is being thrown into the mat.
yeah, it depends on who. Yeah, it always
Yeah.
depends on who's taking the move.
If a move only looks good depending on who's taking it, I don't think it's a good finish.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's just me though.
no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. A good finisher
I
should
mean, I'm
always
not
look.
right either. That's just my personal opinion. Some
No, a
people
good
like. I'm
finisher
pretty
looks
sure
good on
people like.
everybody.
Yeah, yeah. I think a good finisher should look good on everybody, unless it's just a bad wrestler who fucks it up. But like most times, it just don't look smooth
Yeah,
to me.
you should allow somebody to bring back the tombstone.
Man, them motherfuckers at AEW and shit
Yeah,
be
they do
doing
it
the
all the time.
tombstone too damn much. I'm just like, bro,
Actually, they do it to the point it's not even like a protected move. It's just a normal,
motherfuckers
just
just doing tombstones, bro. Like
yeah, they just do them just casually.
that shit pissed me off. Because like, if you do a power driver, bro, that should end the match.
Yeah,
Like, or at least like it should be considered a finisher. You shouldn't just like do a power driver or a
and then get
tombstone, then
up.
go into another move. Like,
They was no, they be no selling power drivers.
I don't know what they next made of.
Cause like we saw that finisher carry the Undertaker for years. You got hit
Years,
with that
man.
tombstone, you might see them walk coming the next Friday with a fucking brace on their neck.
Boy, I remember WrestleMania 25, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, and that final tombstone, he was
Oh
like, all right,
yeah.
this is third one. Them other ones ain't work. I'm gonna jump in the air with this one.
Oh
Fucking
yeah,
just
yeah.
yeah. Spinal. God damn it.
The fact that they gave us two back-to-back Mania matches that was actually really fucking good. That
Classics.
which kind of the way they set them up too is beautiful too.
Yeah.
Like the fact that Shawn Michaels robbed Taker of the title at in that elimination chamber,
Yeah.
that shit was. I remember rewatching that over the last few years, and I was like, well, I was like, what? That's how this shit got set up? Because I remember seeing the match, but I didn't see
Yeah.
how it got built up like that, and I was like, damn, they really fit. They really made this shit work like this. Like the story writing back then was, it was just so much more talent. I think I feel like it was just a lot better.
It was. It was. I mean, it got a little bad after that, to be honest. But I don't know. I think they're doing a little better now. But I think like the 2000s era, they was really good with a lot of the stories.
Are we like the old heads when it comes to this? Like how
Yeah.
old heads talk about the NBA, how it was
Yeah,
like
we
so
are.
much better in the '90s, but like
You know the thing is, it's true though.
the NBA was better in the '90s,
No,
or
I'm
like
talking about
wrestling.
the wrestling, yeah.
Oh,
With the NBA, you could be like, oh, it's a lot of good things that's better. Nah. With
Yeah,
WWE,
the early 2000s was.
the 2000s and the late 90s, yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly it's not even no argument. Cause like
Nah.
the talent pool was just so fucking deep that like on your Friday nights you got Eddie Guerrero versus JBL or some shit, and it's a fucking great match, and it's just
Godfather was out here getting CM Punk level pops, and he wasn't even fighting for championships like that. Like, come on, man.
you got
She was different. She was different.
yeah, Rey Mysterio was fucking on top of the world, and he wasn't even like a world title guy at the time either.
Not yet.
But like
It was different, man.
you had Rob Van Dam, Kurt Angle,
I feel sorry for the people who ain't get to live through it, like, as
and
kids and
Chris
grow up.
Jericho. We had like it was such a stacked roster that it was kind of like
Kurt Angle, Chris Jarrett, like it was already a stacked roster before they bought WCW and ECW. But after we had Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle,
Christian.
Stone Cold, The Rock, Christian. Like you had the tag team division was crazy. People lower was popular. Like
Yeah,
then you had Rob Van Dam, Booker T. Like that shit was crazy. I can go on all day.
yeah. That's how the old heads talk about the '90s NBA. That's how I feel about that 2000s
Yeah,
wrestling. It's just like that shit was just too good. It's just
that's us, bro.
you don't even know how to put it into words. Cause like when you look at
We
this shit now, it's like it's cool, but it's just not that. Like
it
it's
ain't it
good.
just
It's
ain't
just
that,
not,
bro.
and it's okay. It's okay.
Y'all never gonna get cooler than Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio fighting in a ladder match over the custody of a child. You never gonna get cooler than that.
Hey, the story right just ain't like that.
You never gonna get cooler than John Cena losing the United States Championship and like behind the scenes he had to go film a movie, but they told us that Carlito stabbed him in a nightclub to write him off of TV. You're never gonna get cooler than that, bro. They like you just can't get shit like that nowadays because they want to show you everything. Like
You're not gonna see Triple H sitting in the back of a limousine and that shit explode.
you're not gonna see Triple H. Actually, you don't need to see Triple H drug a woman and marry her. Actually, you don't need to see that. But you're not going to see Stone Cold Steve Austin chase Triple H into a parking lot. Triple H get into his rental car and Stone Cold pull up with a forklift, lift the car up into the air, flip it over, and Triple H lives. He lived.
I can't. I just the storytelling just. I couldn't even imagine them doing any of the shit that they did back then. Now.
I just watched a clip the other day of it was like it had to be 1999. The Rock and Stone Cold, and The Rock is on the bridge cutting a promo with the smoking skull belt, and it's funny shit. You see the truck pull up in the background, and The Rock says, "I smell trash," and Stone Cold pulls up in the truck, and he's cutting a promo on Stone Cold while he's pulling up in the truck. Stone Cold get out the truck, they start fighting. And The Rock throws Stone Cold off the bridge into the water and throws the belt into the water too. Like, come on, man.
Motherfuckers don't want to get thrown into rivers no more, man. What is wrestling? You got to get thrown into a river. Somebody got to get thrown in there.
They don't make it like they. Let me tell you something. The wrestling fans will never be able to say hashtag we done with the 90s or we done with the 2000s because it ain't gonna work like that, bro.
No,
it ain't gonna work like that.
People didn't even like Roman Reigns for 8 years. And you was
until he turned heel.
You was such a big tribal chief guy.
I'm still a big tribal.
And now
you want to know the funny part?
So was you a Big Dog fan?
I was.
Okay.
But the thing, I was like, man, like Roman is good. He can be the guy. They just presenting him the wrong way. This is not. Stop trying to do the John Cena thing. Let him just be a Samoan badass. I didn't even say turn him heel. I didn't think they would do that. But when they did, I'm like, Tribal Chief. That's my guy. That's how my old Twitter got deleted. Talking to you about the Tribal Chief.
What?
And me and you was tweeting. We was tweeting about something, and I said my Tribal Chief will smash you.
Oh, that's how your Twitter got
And
deleted?
Twitter grabbed that tweet and was basically saying I was threatening you. And that tweet got my old Twitter deleted.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
actually insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
Of all the crazy shit I used to say, that was the one that got eclipsed.
And that's they couldn't have they couldn't have just they
I tried multiple times. I tried to
and support was no help.
I tried to appeal it and they denied it multiple times.
That means that they didn't even look. They didn't give a fuck. They just
They ain't give a
it.
shit. They ain't give a shit.
That's
they ain't give
crazy.
A shit. It is what it is. Though I started over. I'm good now. You know, it's cool.
My Tribal Chief will smash you. That's actually crazy.
Crazy. Crazy, bro. It's a lot of stuff on Twitter that shouldn't be on Twitter. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But that got my Twitter deleted. That's crazy, man.
And they didn't even consider unbanning it either. They just said deny.
I should have sent it to Roman Reigns like, bro, can you please get my Twitter back, Tribal Chief? Like, I know you got some pull, man. I know you got some power. Shit.
Hey, he definitely got the connects.
We gotta get to the rest of the show. We ain't even get past the first segment. I just realized that.
We covered the first segment.
No, I'm saying we didn't get past the first segment. We ain't even get to the oh no, we did because we started talking about Stephanie. You're right.
Yeah. And then
we forgot about Rhea Ripley and Roxanne. That was first.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
The first
Rhea Ripley and Roxanne.
The first thing was on Seth Rollins.
No, I'm saying like that was first before Stephanie.
Oh, okay, yeah. I actually didn't even
it's
see
not
that.
much.
I didn't see it actually.
They had a decent match and it got interrupted by DQ, and then Io Sky came out to save her. That's all that happened.
Okay, so it's short,
like the opposite of last week.
Okay, that's right. Okay, it was a short match. You said?
It wasn't short.
Okay,
it was a decent match. Decent length match.
Roxanne can hang with Rhea?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Roxanne can hang with anybody.
Okay. Because I've only seen a little bit of it. I don't really watch NXT, so when people get called up, it's pretty much a new person to me. I've seen probably some bits and pieces of them and heard their name, but like when they actually get called up, it's like, this is who they are, and this is just a fresh scene to me. It's like a brand new scene to me.
Roxanne is really one of them ones, and she's only like 23.
Damn.
Yeah.
So she's like, the female version of Braun Breaker?
Shit, Braun Breaker 27.
Oh shit.
True. She young. She like the female
Randy Orton.
Fucking Randy Orton. Yeah, okay. Randy Orton. She the female Randy Orton. She trained under Booker T.
Oh, okay.
At his wrestling school, so yeah.
Okay. Daniel Garcia sent me some wrestling schools that was here.
You try and get into the business?
he asked around, and so some people, I was like, I really consider it sometimes, and he said, I'll ask around for you, and he sent me a list of places, and he was like, these are the places that people say you should go to if you're really into it, and I was like,
how long ago was that? You ever look into it, or you was just like, nah, it ain't for me?
It's been a few months since I revisited that list.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know if I'm a wrestler for real. I just know it's always.
Yeah, it's a grind, bro. Like it's not sweet, bro.
No, it's not.
It's not.
That's why people sweet. Like when people say it's fake, I'm just like, y'all don't understand. Y'all still have their perception of that everything is fake, but it's not all fake. They're real athletes doing real stunts, doing real moves. Yeah. The script is just fake.
Yeah.
Everything else is real. I mean, yeah, when you get tombstone power drive, your head isn't going straight, isn't getting power drive into the mat. But
obviously, but people are getting hurt.
Yes.
And it's like, I went to my first independent show because Maryland has their own independent wrestling joint. Bro, when you go to a WWE show and they land on them mats, like, yeah, it sounds hard, but it's like, all right, you understand. When you go to an independent wrestling show, that shit's all wood, bro.
Oh
Like,
shit.
like that shit sounds very painful.
Mm.
Like, you go to a wrestling school,
Mm-hmm.
that's the type of shit you gonna be doing. That's why I'm like, you gotta really love it. Cause not only are you gonna be taking bumps on fucking wooden rings and shit, you ain't gonna be getting paid much.
Yeah.
So like, yeah,
It's all
I
worth
don't
it.
love it that much.
It's essentially just making it to the big leagues.
I'll be a manager.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like a Paul Heyman
But I have
or
the YouTuber boost, right? So I catapult up the card.
kinda. You gonna have to do. We gonna have to do a whole lot more to get up to that Logan Paul and I show speed level. God damn it! You gonna have to do a whole lot more streams. God damn it! Start streaming every goddamn week.
Hey,
Start getting them deals and start being one of those people they show in the front row at Raw and shit.
hey, if it give me a match with AJ Styles, I'm with it.
Hey, you can go into the ring with AJ Styles right now and get a 4-star match.
No, I couldn't.
That's how good AJ Styles is. That's not how good you are. That's how good AJ Styles is.
He could make me look good.
He will make you look good.
So you think when Travis get his in-ring chance,
Oh,
if it's
shit.
not the right talent, it won't look good.
If he, I don't know, man. It depends on how he train. If he take it as serious as like Logan Paul and Bad Bunny, then maybe. But
He also don't have an athletic build.
he don't, bro. Like Bad Bunny doesn't either though. So
Some he's at I don't know how athletic. Travis don't look athletic. Bad Bunny is
he don't look
athletic.
athletic at all.
Bad Bunny is actually athletic. I don't
But
know.
we know that because we seen him wrestle.
Yeah, but Travis just don't look athletic.
He don't. He don't. Nothing about him screams athlete, bro. Nothing. Nothing, bro.
I've never
Like
like
I
most
just,
rappers. You see some hoop videos. I haven't seen Travis hoop. Have you
bro,
seen
I ain't
Travis
seen
hoop?
Travis do nothing but rap and smoke, bro. That's it. He don't look athletic, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he did pretty okay taking that crossroads, but it's like,
That's just taking a move.
that's just
But
taking a move.
but
You gonna have
also
to do
he
a
looked
whole
all
lot more
he
than
just
that.
looked weak. He didn't. I don't know. He just didn't look like an athlete.
Travis, I don't
Like
want to see Travis in the
when
ring,
he
bro.
punched Cody Rhodes when he was on the mat, that didn't look like an. He didn't look like an athlete.
First of all, he ain't know what he was doing.
No, he
Punched the
didn't.
goddamn man too hard. But I digress.
They did say he busted his ear. I don't know if that was a work, but they
I don't know
said
how true that is, but
yeah.
Jesus.
But we'll see one day.
Speaking of YouTubers, Logan Paul and Jey Uso.
Yes.
How you feeling? Now, here's the thing. I didn't know Backlash was so close. So we're not going to get a long rivalry. It's just going to be like, all right,
Yeah.
next week, boom, we got the match, and it'll probably be over,
Mm-hmm.
which is cool with me.
Yeah.
And I think they could put on a good match. We'll see.
I think so. I mean, I think Logan is just a walking highlight when you talk about being in the ring. So
No, for
there's
sure.
gonna be some highlights from Logan Paul whenever he wrestles. I wonder if we're gonna get another promo battle from him. I did like how the show ended. Not, I mean, it didn't end this way. It ended with Seth and them, but when Logan Paul punched him in his jaw,
Yeah.
that shit was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like this. That really got me a little bit more intrigued. Cause like, there's no way. Is Jay gonna respond next week? Is this
He definitely got
because
you.
he can't do it again with Gunther where he just don't do shit, and then all of a sudden just go and win. Like I just don't. He can't get punched again like that and then just walk away, just all willy like it's cool.
If he let somebody punch him in his mouth and he'll come back with something, then you are not my world champion, brother. Gunther would never.
Gunther make you watch your brother bleed.
Choke your ass out. He don't care if you're a commentator or a wrestler. That
Yeah.
play that shit.
But I'm excited for the match. I think it should be decent. I mean, no stakes involved. I think Jay's gonna win.
I
But
mean, of course. Yeah.
now that would be crazy if Logan does win. Like that would be the ultimate curveball.
Hey, bro, I'd be so pissed off. I'd be so pissed off, bro.
Do you think Logan's ever gonna be full time?
Nah, he make too much money outside of wrestling to ever be full time. I think.
Hmm.
Like he was a millionaire before he ever did this
No,
shit. He
yeah,
don't need this shit. So
yeah. I'm
I don't think
curious.
he'll ever be like. Well, what do you when you say full time? What do you mean? Like every week?
Every few weeks, like he's never just like completely gone.
Nah, I don't think so.
Hmm. He's
I
just
don't
here for
think so.
the certain PLEs and
He is here more than he used to be though, which is
yeah, he
commendable.
is. Yeah, he
Yeah.
is. Um,
I guess this is his version of full time.
yeah, which isn't bad. I'm not
Kind of
mad.
how like CM Punk is kind of full time, but not full time.
CM Punk show at least these last he has. CM Punk before Mania was kind of showing up every week though,
Yeah,
but like he had spots where he would wrestle, but he wouldn't wrestle. Like if you know what I
yeah,
mean. And like he would come out cut promos, and like CM Punk made his presence felt on the shows regularly.
right.
Um, I could see Logan doing some version of that. Not to the full extent of what Punk was doing, but in a way. But it doesn't seem like the. I genuinely don't know what's real and what's fake. The internet wrestling community hates him. I know the fans boo him, but it seems like just normal heel boos.
Who? Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, most people don't like him. Most people booing him because they don't like him and they got a reason to boo him. Some people booing him maybe because they think he a good heel. Overall, I'm kind of indifferent to him, but he's good. Like you can't
Yeah.
deny that.
Yeah, he's a good wrestler. I just can't
Yeah.
take that away from him. And
No, I can't.
I enjoy watching him wrestle. I mean, I can't take that away.
He's yeah. I mean, I haven't seen a bad Logan Paul match, so
Yeah.
that's the
Um,
best compliment I can give him.
yeah, exactly. And then right after that, we had I forgot what happened. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I mean, the only thing really left worth talking about, we talked about the Seth Braun Breaker, um, Sami Zayn thing, the opening and closing segment.
Yeah.
Um, talked about Stephanie Valquer, Jay and Logan Paul. The only thing left is the Becky Lyra Valkyrie thing.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that was the last thing. Yeah.
yeah, they had the New Day tag team match, but it really didn't do shit. It's
That
just
was when I fast forwarded and watched the
I
opening
remember
scene.
you told me, yeah.
Yeah, because I had missed
Um,
it.
but the Becky and Lyra promo was good. I
It
liked
was
it.
good. No, I thought it was
Yeah,
really
it
good.
was good.
Lyra
Um,
stood 10 toes down. Um, the way it ended surprised me. I didn't think Becky Lynch was about to snake her at the end of
mhm.
the tunnel. That was like whoa. But I did think Lyra. She handled her own on the mic. She talked confidently. Um, she had good argument points. I thought it was a very good promo overall between both of them. Um, Becky tried to make it seem like Lyra wouldn't have been shit if it wasn't for her, and Lyra pretty much saying I would have always been me. I'm gonna be a better version, and I'm gonna be a better person than you are, and I know damn well I'm a better wrestler than you
Yeah,
are. that
and
I love that shit.
I like she made the call back to the fact that she beat Becky for
Yes.
the NXT Women's Championship. Um, but I think this feud, not even just the fact that it's Becky Lynch, somebody who is of a higher level involved. I think the fact that it's a real feud, a real story involved with this Intercontinental Championship. I think it needs it. So I'm
Yeah.
glad it's going to be on the pay per view and not on a fucking Raw before or after or some shit.
And I think it can elevate the women's intercontinental title.
Not for sure. Yeah, I think that's the whole purpose of it. Gotta be.
Yeah. I think it's that's why I had said this before, but I was like that triple threat at Mania. One of them could have been involved with some. One of them could have been involved in this with the intercontinental title to help elevate it.
It is what it is. At least they doing it now.
Yeah,
Better
at least
late
they
than
doing it
never.
now. Yeah,
Yeah,
and shit. Maybe now they intrigue other wrestlers that want to go for it.
it's possible.
Yeah, because it is an important title. It's prestigious throughout wrestling. They
Nah.
just now essentially just put it on women.
Yeah.
Not
This
only,
one ain't prestigious. The other one is.
yeah, but you got to
Y'all
make
got
this
to
one.
build a lineage.
Yeah, you got to make this feel prestigious. You got to put some certain names that then wrestled with it, then carried it, and it makes it feel more important.
No, for sure.
So, um, but hey, I think that was another great episode of Tag Team Talk. Um, it's a little late. It's about 10:30. I'm finna hop in and watch the rest of this Warriors game. And
Yeah, it's 11:30 where I'm at. I want to finish the rest of this game, but I know I got work in the morning. I gotta be responsible.
hey, be a responsible adult, man. Hit them
Yeah, I'm gonna be a
sheets.
responsible adult and watch the basketball game.
Hey, that's our way of being responsible sometimes.
It is what it is, bro.
Hey man, we appreciate y'all coming through. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We out, baby. Peace.
Peace.